Hey guys, this is Jeff Fiddles here, back from my regional in Orlando, Florida on January 19th, 2013. It was an amazing event. My team, Darcy Constant Games, my team, we represented there. One of our teammates got his invite. Thank you, Justin. Awesome. We taught 24th place with Chamberlain. That was cool. Alright, so this report is going to be split into two parts. Part one is going to obviously be my report because I made it from round 1 to round 9. We did 9 rounds of Swiss. It was just awesome, and my record was pretty split. It was pretty half and half. But yeah, I went 4-1, 4-5. I win. I made 142nd place out of 396 people, I believe. Yeah, it was 396, 386, something like that, somewhere on that margin. Yeah, so from round 1, so first part, I'm going to go over my thoughts on each match, each round, and what my win-loss hurts between each round were, and the highlights of it, and my conclusion at that. And then video 2, I'm going to do a deck list of what I changed after the event, because unfortunately, I wanted to do my deck profile when I went into the event, like when I came back, but unfortunately, I was too tired, and I was like running on fume adrenaline for like 6 to 12 hours. Yeah, I almost passed out the event. Thank God, my buddy Carlos hooked me up with some McDonald's. Love you, McDonald's. To keep me going, but yeah. Alright, so round 1 of the day, we had to start like actually an hour and a half late for the event because they're still filling in people and getting registrations and all that crap. But round 1, I faced Mermel. I went 0-2. He OTK'd me. This was insane. This is why this deck needs to be hit. I mean, Dragons needs to get a 1, but it was an alright match. The guy was cool. I didn't really have a bad opponent to face. That was a complete total jerk. They were all nice, and it was a great experience. Alright, round 2. I think, he won game 1 or 2, but I too won them. The last round, we had to go into the extra 5 turn because we went into time. We went past our time extension. We went to 5 turn. This was very intense. I didn't expect to go into like extra turn like this early in the tournament round 2, but we did, and it was just really intense. I didn't know who the hell was going. I honestly didn't, but yeah. Um, round 3 monster match. I faced my teammate Scott Avery, Mr. Drake Osama. Check him out. He's good. He was playing monster match, really unexpected deck. I liked it a lot, and if you want to find his video somewhere, interview, it was really cool. Yeah, but round 1, completely killed me in that round. And like game 2, I gave him a fight, like, cause I went up with God Hand, and then round 3, he goes on and just like completely loops me with his wind up hunter, and also it was insane. All right, then round 4, my 2-0 windups. This, like, he could barely get anything on the field. He just opened up with like crap hands left and right. I opened up with like god hands. I have like my Venus, my Shine Ball, my TG Werewolf loop in on there, and then like just for like no reason, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go play Hyperion just for the fun of it. Like, I might as well because he couldn't do anything about it, and I had like Judgment and Warring. I had all this crap just to support my background. I know reality is to move, but in this situation, I could take advantage of my choice for that. Alright, and then round 5 was Black Wings. This was Stallfest Central Uno, whatever you want to call it. My most boring part of the match. We both had crappy hands. This was like draw, back row, draw, back row, draw, back row. I was sitting on like 5 back row cards. They were like Odeons, like impersonators, and I had Spear Reaper set inciting. It was just crazy. Yeah, I didn't think any of us really deserved to win the match. It was just like so boring. I think our decks just hated us in that round, but I don't know. But anyways, round 6, um, wind up match number 2, last one of the night, and pay me back in spades. Like, what happened in round 4 pretty much went the same way in opposite for me because I got killed in that match. Alright, then round 7, I went 1-2 against Dino Rabbit. This dude OTK'd me with Levier, Lagia, 2 Sabertauruses. Oh, it was insane. So the guy was a good player. And then round 8, I faced X-Sabers. Like, round 1, it was round 1 or 2, he won, he just had, like, God Hand Nuke Field. But, like, either game 1 or 3, or 2 and 3. Here I remember off the top of my head, but I had opened up with, like, God Hands, and then he had, like, back row set. And of course, it was just a bunch of X-Sabers, like, it was, like, Torrential and all stuff. I had Judgment face down in case he tried to, or Compulsory, or whatever. But, we went ahead and did that, and I go ahead, like, play 3 Hyperion, that's how crazy it was. Remove 3 fairies, pop 3, go into Heretic Dragon Overlord, and I destroyed his Judgment Torrentials at the last 3, and then pop the rest with background. Yeah. It was alright. I mean, we're both tired and everything, and that, yeah. But then, round 9, last round of Swiss, um, I could have done better in this round. Not trying to make excuses, but I did misplay. I will admit I did make mistakes, and so on. Um, yeah, I mean, I was tired, and it's just like, it's final round. And, like, at this point, I really didn't care, because, like, I already have a great experience, and the guy just went ahead and won 2 out of 3 games against me. Yeah, and the guy was a great player. Yeah, really nice, and that's what I liked about the event is I did not have one arrogant, pompous jerk in facing, like in this round. But the highlights actually, like just for me, were obviously having a great time, meeting a lot of people that were really, really nice, getting a lot of good trades done, got a Hollow Monster War in the school. But one of the best things about it is I pulled an Abyss Megalod out of my tournament packs, and after the tournament I was gonna sell to one of my buddies for like $30 since I know it's higher than that, but I gave him a discount. And he said no, I just go ahead and go find that other person that offered you 50. So I made 50 for that, and then I gave my group some gas money because I didn't want to like feel like I was being like a cheap person just going there and not giving them anything because I wanted to. Yeah. In conclusion, like I just had just an amazing time, and I definitely want to go back and do more of these regionals, and I'm hoping to go to YCS Miami. Yeah, I mean, my mom already planned that out, but I love this event. It was really fun. I highly encourage you to go to these events. I mean, regionals. If you don't want to go YCS, at least go to a regional, get an idea, practice, and try and have a good time. It's just you never know. And like if you face like those pompous, arrogant people on your routes, just ignore them really, because that's on them, and they're just making themselves look bad. But yeah, so I'm gonna meet you guys in part 2, so I'm gonna end this off here. So part 2 will be my changes after it. So I'm gonna write down what I took out and what I put in and what ideas I came up with that I'm gonna stick with for main, extra, and side. So I'll see you guys later. Jeff Duel signing out.